It is day 2, Bradenton. Love coming here, love this track. Beautiful day. All of the bad juju from yesterday's gone. Sun's out, freaking 70 degrees. There's gonna be some fast cars, like we gotta get back to the regularly scheduled program because everybody's gonna be running fast. Hopefully they get multiple runs today. Hopefully all the stuff that was gonna break broke yesterday and everybody's stuff's back together, lack of oil downs, and we can just have a great day. So it's gonna be epic. I don't know what else to say other than with my 20, I decided to put it in the trailer, save it so that I can get some, I'll go testing with it next week, and then I got some other stuff to do with it. But like, no matter what the math was, it couldn't do what I wanted, which is to do a 5-second average, and on top of that, to be able to run a 5 every day. So it wasn't, it's better for me to be here as the promoter now. And then, yeah, sad, bad. I hate all that stuff because, man, I feel like the car, we were right there, but here's what it is. Now everybody else has a chance, right? They had a chance anyway. I used a brake, but we're on to the action.
I can see the wings off of it. We made a run. We had a couple cylinders not firing, so it was slower than what we wanted. We got the car turned around, fixed the issue. We were ready to rerun, and then, you know, as everyone saw, they cut it off at the one run, which for us was fine. Like, we're not where we want to be. It's going to hurt our average greatly for the week, but we're still ahead of everyone else, and that's the primary goal. Yesterday felt way too slow, so we're gonna spruce it up some, and Joe's got it set up, and yeah, make a fast pass.
Good morning.
How is your week going so far?
Well, so far so good. Only up on the rail where the tools are at. So far so good. Minimal. Broke a retainer, dropped a valve, fixed all that, repaired the head. Second fastest overall, I think, right now, next to the snot rocket over there. Green snot rocket. You should do a direct comparison. Notice this big fat station wagon, little skinny light Mustang wagon, race car.
How was the drive? We saw you on the road. You look cruising okay?
Yeah, no, everything was great except we ran out of freaking gas, and I didn't have any gas in my gas can, so that sucked. So outside of that, it was pretty darn good. Today, Lord willing, it'll be pretty good. We'll see. I feel good about it. You feel good about it until you don't. I fat fingered something in the tune-up, and it was just pouring fuel at it and surging a turbo. I don't know, something. So can't find anything wrong with it. So I changed the tune back, and I guess we'll go try.
if the frame flexed or the glue failed or what, but about 1,000 foot, it just decided it had had enough and decided it wanted to come in the car with us. So luckily, bad situation, it went really well. You know, we got lucky. So we're going we got a couple of glass guys trying to find us a windshield. We're gonna try to fix it and get back out.
Where were you on the track when it happened?
Probably about 1,000 foot, I think. Clipped it off and shut it down, got the chutes out and everything, but it's like you got your face shield on. I guess it ain't much different riding a motorcycle, but it's like, you know, it makes the car upset a little bit.
It seems like you got a little cut there. What happened?
Well, I took my helmet off, I had it on my gloves, touched my head. Nothing got me when it happened. It was just when I was getting all the stuff off and the glass sticks to you. So
holy shit, that's
not too bad.
Scary ride.
Yeah. We got extremely lucky for sure. So.
Right now, still saying that Saturday, no rain.
Oh, good.
All right, guys, this is day 2 of Sick Week 2025. Currently in Bradenton. We had a long drive down yesterday. Tom, what was that about, dude? Okay, at least it was on interstate, but it threw me back to like the old school drag week days where it was like 315 miles was the starting mileage. But really, it was a good drive. We were late coming in just because we left so late, but they did a great job working with the track that they had yesterday, so I'm happy. Partly I'm happy too. We had a really good day with 55. We're currently sitting #1 in our class, Unlimited Iron, and I believe we're 3rd overall. So my goal today is to not get too greedy, but I'm trying to work with the track that we got out here, which is a really good track, so I'm gonna put a little bit more power, just a little, and see if we can knock it down, my ET down just a smidge.
It's a very weird sight to not see the Javelin in impound, just to be out here with the regular folks.
Yeah, well, we only got the one hit at the track like everybody else did, and we pretty much sucked. So I was off of it by half track and went to 723, I don't even know, 130 or 40. We pretty much sucked, man. It was like, I mean, I almost wanted to quit too, but you know, I didn't want to bail out on everybody and not finish the race and give them the satisfaction of beating me, you know, and rather be there on the last day and just let Alex say, yeah, you beat me, you know, fair and square, good job. But yeah, I decided to just continue on and take my ass whooping. So we're out here with the rest of the folk, you know, we're gonna try to make it in with the cool kids tomorrow. We'll see what happens. The way I looked at it is the win. I gotta go 1/10 and a half faster than her every day to make it to where it's at least we're back in the competition, because we're 5/10 down so far. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. I mean, we got it in it if we can get a hold of the track, because I think we changed a few things in the car and we're not used to it yet. So.
But it didn't shift. It actually ran higher bottle pressure. We dropped tire pressure, and it went through the 60, 997. Then I hit the rev limiter. I shifted. Turns the nitrous off when you hit the rev limiter. So not only late on the shift, but the nitrous is off for about 1.5 seconds. So 686. You know, it's all right. The drive was great yesterday, and you know, I was pumped to go today and go faster, and we went faster. So tomorrow's another day to go faster. Want to be here Friday. Yeah.
take apart again. So, but we got a 668, so we just turning that in today instead of trying to fix it with some other hillbilly stuffs. So Michael he wants to clean it up and glue it with some other glue that we found. So we're going to clean that up and do that today, and we'll probably be ready with a totally fixed car tomorrow. So then we'll see at Orlando. We are probably out of competition now, but we can test instead and see what it goes.
Eddie, you broke a record yesterday. What was that?
I don't even know, to be honest. I think 709, like 193. But it really wasn't that good of a pass. The track, I mean, they were trying, but I think they had problems with the water on the top end that obviously shows that, you know, the faster cars struggled from, you know, the 8th to the quarter. But it was good for the conditions, to be honest with you. But long night, kind of tired. Could take it or leave it, to be perfectly honest with you, but we're here, so we're going to swing at it again.
Well, that was a very long drive. How was it?
It was fine, but I mean, I-75, I mean, them guys run 85 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour. And I mean, I even stepped my game up. I don't like to run 55. but I did. But it's good. I mean, 327 miles. I don't know. I'd take 200, maybe 150. We don't need to do 327 when you leave the track at 8:30, but it is what it is.
How was your run yesterday, Lamar?
The run was pretty decent. We just kind of made a soft tune-up to go A to B because we wasn't really sure about the track conditions. Because a lot of people were spinning. So first run we turned in a 772 at 178. So I feel like it's pretty good for the only nitrous car up in the top. So, especially with the field full of boosted cars. The long drive was kind of exciting. We left the track at 7 o'clock last night, and it was a 9-hour drive to go 320 miles. We burned up the alternator, the transmission cooling fan, and the MSD box. We had to drive, after we changed all that, we had to drive about 40-45 miles an hour because the transmission kept overheating because I didn't have a fan to replace it. I had an MSD box and an alternator, but we didn't have a fan. So lucky this morning, Summit had a fan. So maybe we'll be okay. I'm just glad that we made it.
be out here without a number.
Oh, it was an interesting one. So what's weird is I put the same tune. I thought that track was misleading. It was really sticky. But then like just a little ways out, like before the 60, it just did not hold the power, which surprised me. That's what I was saying earlier. I really thought that was what it was gonna be. I also thought, I forgot impound stuff. I was like, oh, I don't wanna be the first car down the track. I said I wanna wait till like mid-run. Guess who was the first car down the track? It's me. So it was like nice and sticky and all prep. I don't want the sticky prep, but had I anticipated the sticky prep, I would have made adjustments that I think I could have made it work, but I just didn't anticipate it. So that was a miscalculation, but that's okay. I do think we're getting stuff figured out where we could start to make it work more on a sticky prep more than we used to, but for us, it is better for it not to be quite as sticky. So this all run is coming up. I think we may have time to get 2 more passes. I'm gonna cross my fingers that we only need 1 more pass. I put the same tune-up in it, identical to yesterday. Everything is just a lot more calmed down and docile. I want to keep everything up to like 0.7 seconds into the run. Exactly the same, and then I just want to slow it down after that, because when we're spinning, we aren't winning. Is that NASCAR? Is that good?
lot better today. The car sneezed in the middle of the track and I thought something was wrong, but he looked at it and I started rolling out of the throttle because I've been so used to getting loose at the middle of the track that I started pussy towing it away from off the throttle, and then it shut the blades about 30% and it ended up sneezing. So we're gonna make one more run, try to put the pressure on Alex and Graham over there, and try to get more of our yesterday back from the screw up of yesterday. So I don't know, just want to try to get closer so I can maybe pit with the rest of the guys over there, but again, because this is my first time ever not being an impound. I can't ever think of a time I was. I don't even think my Chevelle was out of impound.
Is it hurting your feelings?
It hurts my feelings. They have to hang out with these slow fuckers over here, My slow friend Dave, I mean, he's used to being out here, but not me, I'm usually in there with the cool guys. So maybe tomorrow, not the next day, we'll see.
Are you winning this battle?
Well, I mean, I suppose whatever you call winning. I think the win would have been for me to just turn around and go home the other day when we broke the transmission. But I guess we're too stupid to quit. So, I mean, it's definitely not because we're tough or anything. It's just too stupid. I think we got the second fastest pass of the event with that, and we did it through air filters. So we just got a new windshield put in. Thanks to No Time Auto Glass. Where you out of? Right out of Bradenton. If you're in Bradenton, hit him up. He showed up in like 2.5 hours with the right glass, knocked it out of the park, put the right glue in it so we don't lose this damn thing again. We're gonna bolt the top down, make sure it all kind of stays together the way it's supposed to. He said we should be good to make passes tomorrow morning with this windshield. We're gonna hit the road and hopefully get some sleep because we're tired. We are tired. We ain't slept.
Doug, last time we saw you, you thought it was a head gasket, could have been something worse. It was something worse?
Well, it definitely got a head gasket. The problem was we were trying something new with that engine as far as sealing, trying to make it drag and drive friendly, but also like hold tremendous amounts of boost. And it didn't work. And it was not something we could like really fix on the fly. We could have probably welded ahead and resurfaced it, but it was just going to do it again. So we got to go back and like kind of start fresh, and just didn't have enough time to really fix it properly. I didn't want to go through the week keep doing that repetitively, and if I wasn't going to go fast, there's no point in coming out at all. So
are you going to follow around for the rest of the week?
Oh yeah, yep. So it's kind of weird. This is like my 15th drag and drive, and only the second one I've ever not finished. So the other one I wrecked my car on, but it's a good week though. It's beautiful weather and people are going to go fast, and a lot of people. So
Not broke. Something weird with valve train noise or something. So we're putting new lifters in and just see what it does, because it's weird. It has little flat spots in the lifter, so something happened. The lifter stopped turning. I think that's making a clank, a clack. No idea. Something's going on there. So that's what we're going to check this out.
These are our electric windows, right?
A and B group, both radial and slicks. I will take you to West Side Station.
Yeah, it was great. I went 6:21. Pretty sure we're still leading. I don't know by how much, but I think it's a decent amount actually. So we're gonna go into day 3, go over to Orlando. I love Orlando. I love all these tracks. Essentially they're all I lived in Orlando and I worked at Real Street for 3 years, so I know Ozzy, all the guys there. It's like I knew Raul and I guess Gainesville's the only one that I would never say consider like a home track because they don't really race there that much, NHRA kind of deal. But Orlando's going to be good tomorrow, and it's going to be really hard for me not to turn it up really high to make a really fast pass, even though I don't need to probably to keep the lead. So we're going to play it smart, but at the same time, I like to go fast. Honestly, we're trying to get some sleep. Last night hurt us. We had a long week leading up to SIG week, and then that was a long first day and the weather, and then the drive last night, the 9 hours, and only getting a little under 2 hours of sleep, and then right back at it again. We need to get some sleep, get our heads back in a good spot so that we make good decisions, don't make mistakes. There was a lot of mistakes made today by a lot of top guys from the lack of sleep yesterday because everyone left the track around the same time last night. We got to that last checkpoint at the checkpoint yesterday was only one. That was like 1:30 a.m. or something when we got there too. It was full. It wasn't like 3 guys that got home at 4 a.m. this morning. Every single person here, a lot of the A and B, slick and radial guys that are competing for the overall, they're up, some guys up all night. So you tend to make mistakes, and then you lose a pass, and some, like yesterday, you only get 1 pass. So it's an interesting game.
We were just about to head, I guess this was our last checkpoint, and starter zinged off the ring gear, and it happens from time to time. We always have a spare starter in the trailer.
So what, John's gonna put a new one in and it's all good?
Hopefully the ring gear doesn't is okay. That'll be a bit more work.